Good morning, everybody. August 15th, 2022, Monday, the beginning of the week. Isn't it exciting to think about that we're starting a new week, a new morning, a new day? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a card reading. And I'm going to use my playing cards that I've been using. And let's see what comes up. Let's see what comes up for today and the rest of the week. Now, keep in mind, when I do a video, I cannot do a specific reading for a specific person because that would mean everybody that's watching this video. But what I can tell you is that when you click on this video, it's meant for you to see. So if you feel drawn to the video, then click on it and hear what messages come out in this reading. These are often called timeless readings, which means that they don't hold for just today. They hold for whenever you click on them. So that's a good thing because that's how energy works anyway. So I'm going to shuffle the cards. You can hear me shuffling them right now. And I'm going to pull a couple cards. I'm going to pull the cards and then, I don't know, I might keep it for another video, but I have something that is on my mind that I need to discuss, or I would like to share instead of discuss with all of you. It's something that's been on my heart, and I just want to put a lot of you at ease. Okay, so if I have time, I will do that in this video. If not, I will do another video. Okay, so that feels good. I'm going to cut the cards deck and pull. So here we have the Jack of Diamonds. So the Jack has come up before. It came up last week in a reading that I did for YouTube, I believe. The Jack is, can be male or female. It is typically a representation of a male figure in your life or around you, or it could have to do with getting in touch with your masculine side. Okay, but the diamonds has to do with wealth, materialism. It also has to do with being grounded. So if I were to read this card for either gender, male or female, I would read it as the time is now to take action in the area that you are thinking about, because the result of that could show up in the form of wealth, materialism, prosperity, and happiness. But I think the important thing to think about is being grounded in that. So not going off on a tangent, but just to be mindful of where you are right now and what your plans are and where you would like to go forward. Just be mindful of that. Be mindful of your feelings. No impulsiveness. Being grounded means to not be impulsive. But the possibility is here for a significant improvement in your finances, in wealth, and material possessions simply means finding an apartment and decorating it with furniture, or if you get a new job, having enough to buy the clothes that you need for that particular job. It could mean a new car. It could mean a lot of things that you need in this path towards fulfillment. So that's what this card means. Now, it could change a little bit when I pick the second card. So let me pick the second card. Okay, this is the number 3. The number 3 has to do with public partnerships. So whatever the venture is that you are moving into has to do with some kind of partnership. It has to do with branching out more into the community that you're in, to make it not a sole proprietorship, but to make it a more partnership with other people, a joining with other people, so that you have more access to the job that you are acquiring or the job that you want. It can also mean that the job that you're in is going to have an advancement where you're going to be more out there instead of behind a desk, so to speak. You're going to be out in the public more. You're going to be involved with other people, other partnerships, other companies that have the same products that you sell or the same vision that you have, or perhaps they're going to be buyers. They're going to purchase whatever it is that your job is. Maybe you are in sales. So it could also mean that if you want to branch out from being in a job where you work for somebody, working for yourself, it needs to be, I don't want to say need. It involves a partnership. It involves other people to get you off the ground so that you can be noticed. Okay, so this is also diamonds. So this also means prosperity. This also means wealth. This also means being grounded. Now, the number 3 has many meanings. It can mean the Trinity. It is an angel number. It means that, the angels are saying, we see you, we hear you, we know what you're going through, we understand. We're here for you. You're on the right path. You're forming your intentions in the way that we think that you should. Keep going. Don't lose hope. That's what the number 3 is. The number 3 can also have to do with family. It could be a family business. It could be a pulling into family to be helping each other move ahead. There's a lot of implications to this card, and I could keep going, but I think you get the gist of it. So let's pull one more card and see. We have the Ace of Clubs. Now, the Ace of Clubs, the ace came up the other day. I can't remember what suit it was. I think it was spades, but today we have the Ace of Clubs. So here we have. Okay, if I wanted to turn this around. We have the clover. We have the symbolism of also the Trinity. We have the symbolism of moving in all different directions. In other words, not so much moving, but seeing, not closing yourself off, not thinking things need to be this way, but to allow yourself the expansion to see that there's more involved in this decision that you can't see, but believing that it is coming down the pike for you. It is coming down the path. You guys, as in the energy and you, are going to meet each other. You're going to meet each other. Okay? It's not like you need to go running after it, but how you form your intentions, how you see yourself, how you know that this is where you're supposed to be, is pulling that energy towards you, and you and the energy are going to meet one another. But clubs mean action, Like I said, different directions. It means creativity. It is also an action-oriented card. So here we have the Jack as in the form of action. We have the Ace as in the form of a new energy, a new process, a new beginning. But we have the Spades as in action and creativity. And in the center of that, we have the card that's letting you know right now not to place any judgment on anything, but to just remain in that place and know that everything needs to play out. Everything is playing out. Everything is playing out. Okay? So this is a very hopeful, all of these cards are very positive. So let me pull a root card and see where this is coming from. Okay, so we have the Five of Hearts. So the 5 is, the number 5 has to do with change, but it also has to do with struggle. So this, based on this reading, okay, if I didn't do these other cards, I wouldn't have the intuitive hit on this. Okay, so based on this reading, the 5 means, the root of this is, I've been struggling and I want to see a change. And so the answer to that is the change is coming, and the struggle is going to be over. I don't like to say over, because every day we're faced with some minor obstacle to overcome. Every day. It could be so simple. It could be something really simple, like you got to get somewhere and you're stuck in a traffic jam, okay? Every day we face some kind of struggle. So to say that the struggle is over is a false premise. The struggle is there to motivate you to change. The struggle is there to motivate you to find that which you don't want in your life anymore and to move more towards what you do want. Okay, so some people say, well, what do I do if I'm stuck and I can't make that change? This being stuck is a feeling. It's a feeling, and I know it is because I've been there. I've been stuck, and I've felt stuck. Now, 5 years is a long time to feel stuck. 14 years is a long time to feel stuck. Okay, but I was stuck in a situation for 5 years, but I did not give up that thought of how I believed the situation was going to pan out. I believed it. I really believed it. Every time I felt that feeling of heaviness on my shoulder, I stuck with what I intended to see unfold. And honest to gosh, it unfolded exactly the way I wanted to see it unfold. But it took 5 years because I think I needed to be ready for that. The timing 5 years prior I wasn't ready. And I don't think I would have seen it the way I see it now. Do you understand what I'm saying? So oftentimes we are not ready to relinquish the struggle. There's something about that struggle that we like, and we're not ready to relinquish it. But this card with the reading means that change is happening, and that particular struggle is going to ease up. How about I say that? Ease up. Okay? So this is the reading for today. Know that you are loved. Know that you are in the place that you are in. People say, I say everything happens for a reason. And I think that when you don't feel that, it's because it's not tangible. You can't feel it, right? But who are we to say what is not tangible beyond us? Excuse me, I'm going to pick up my dog. Okay, so this is Teddy. Teddy, say hi to everybody. Teddy, say hi. So, once a situation happens that is beyond our control, and there are situations that happen that are beyond our control, okay? Once this situation happens, to put any kind of judgment on it is a false premise, because we are limiting how we view it. And we all do it. This is classic. So when you say that everything happens for a reason, it doesn't mean that you see the reason. Okay, let me give you an example. My first husband passed away. And he was young. He was 37 years old. After his second surgery, I was like, this is it. I mean, this is it. He's got the titanium heart valve. He's doing so well. We are moving forward in life. Life couldn't have been better. The job, everything. And I had limited myself to that this is the way it was going to be now and forever. But I don't feel that doing that sets the stage for that to happen, because I don't create the life and I don't create the death. These are things that happen. His soul is his soul. So he knew when he came into his body his reasons for it. And on a quantum level. And I didn't know that. And so when he passed away, my life fell apart. And I could not understand what the reason for it was. And I still struggle with that, because I see other people that I think to myself, here was this great guy, and how come he's gone? And there are other people walking around that create all kinds of chaos and sadness and destruction, and they're allowed to still walk around. But that's not for me to know, or that's not for me to judge. What I do know is that the reason made me the person that I am today. And I leaned on him emotionally a lot. I leaned on him emotionally. And I've learned that I can't do that anymore. I really can't. I have to do what feels good to me with God. And that's the place I needed to be. And I'm not sure I would have gotten there any other way. So do I feel that it happened for a reason? Let's just say it happened in a divine plan. I think that's the best way to describe it. So, I don't know. That's just a topic that is open for discussion. It interests me, but I hope you enjoyed the reading. I don't have enough time to go on to the other subject that I wanted to talk to you about. Maybe I'll do that tonight when I get home, or maybe I'll do it tomorrow. but it's a pretty deep subject, and I'm not sure I'm going to pull cards. I think I just want to chat about it, and maybe you guys can give me your feedback on it. Okay? So, have a wonderful day. Know that you are loved beyond measure. Even if you can't feel it, you are. You are. Try to tap into that. Try to tap into that. You're a beautiful flower. You're a beautiful tree. You are one with God. And there's nothing more beautiful than that. Okay? So, bless you and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.